Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I'm here to talk about Irina Alekseeva versus Melissa Dixon. Dixon is 32 years old, 5-0 as a pro, and she's giving up 1 inch of height to 33-year-old Alekseeva, who is 5-1 as a pro. Alekseeva has 1 TKO victory, 2 submissions, and 2 decisions, and her 1 loss comes by decision. She won her most impressive victory is easily her last win. It's over Stephanie Egger in the UFC, and she got it with a rolling knee bar in like 2 minutes. Fucking awesome. Shows danger, the opportunistic threat of the submission, and it's also kind of been marred by the fact that she missed weight. So that beautiful debut, that very pretty win, has a really ugly shit stain on it. And that's her fault, because she missed weight pretty badly. I forget what it was. I know she cut her hair to make the weight. In the end, it wasn't enough. Pretty knee bar, but ruined by an ugly shit stain. That's really her only valuable win. She has that 1 loss, to this girl, Lilia Kalzak. That was a close fight. It was a decision loss. But she definitely fell off down the stretch. She had a rough round 3, Alekseeva. Started to look fatigued in the end of that fight, and that's definitely why she lost. That, combined with some shitty fight IQ. She had the girl Lilia rocked in round 1, half out on her feet, and then got her to the ground, and was having a lot of success, and then went for a guillotine in a sloppy transition, put herself on her own ass, and gave Lilia an opportunity to take over that fight. And she took over that round anyway and almost choked her in the end. Got her in a rear naked choke. And in retrospect, that really could have been the difference maker. But still, there was some shitty fight IQ shown and definitely some cardio issues in round 3. I'm sure she's worked on that stuff, considering you really learn from your losses and all your fights when you're such a young fighter. But she's still only 6 fights into her career, so you got to wonder how smoothly she's patched up those holes. Melissa Dixon has no holes as a professional. 5-0 as a pro, 3 TKO wins, 2 decisions. But she does have 4 losses as an amateur, which I'm quick to dismiss amateur losses, especially because they're only 9-minute fights. But whatever. I saw 2 of them, and yeah, she was definitely outpointed. Although, actually, one of them I thought she won, to be honest. The girl, Molly Lindsay. But against Ivana Petrovic, who's actually a current UFC fighter, made her debut a few months ago. That's one of her amateur losses. And that one I thought she cleanly lost. But as a pro, she's looked great. 5-0, 3 TKO finishes. She TKO'd this girl standing in her debut, and the other ones are on the ground. This girl, Mistelli, she roughed her up in the clinch, took her down and mounted her, pounded her out. And her most recent win was over this girl, Daria Zheleshnikova. Totally got that one wrong. But the girl, Daria, who was actually supposed to be on this card, Daria was roughing her up on the feet. Really roughing her up, busted her up, body. It looked like a shutout. And then it hit the ground, and it looked like a shutout the other way. And Melissa Dixon never let her up, TKO'd her from the mount. So that's a great win. But she also has shown she can go to a decision, and she's done that twice. And ironically, both of those decision victories are in the span of 3 weeks. So she got some valuable fight experience there. 30 minutes in 3 weeks. She beat this girl, Rizlak Zuzak, and Mafalda Carmona. I don't know. I thought she won both fights, but she was rocked briefly by Carmona, which it's important to make that note. But here, neither girl has been knocked out. Neither girl's been finished, even as an amateur. All 4 amateur losses for Dixon are by decision. I have to expect this one to go to a decision, unless, of course, Irina Alekseeva hits an opportunistic submission, which is not out of the realm of possibility. She is Russian Ronda. That is her nickname. I'm assuming that's because she's got a good armbar, and she hit a nice armbar in her MMA career. But the other submission, one of her 2 submissions, is a knee bar, and that was over Stephanie Egger, and that's it. I think she's not quite Ronda Rousey on the ground. Or if she was, she would have 5 armbar wins in the span of like 2 minutes altogether. But here, I think Alekseeva could be dangerous on the ground, and I know she'll be aggressive on the feet. But I think Dixon will be sharper on the feet and maybe not better grappling-wise, but wrestling-wise and top position-wise. I think Dixon is better. She seems like more of a conventional grappler, one that's going to win with wrestling and advancing and getting finishes from the back or full mount. Whereas Alekseeva, not that she can't do that, but she's much more comfortable going for the submission, and I see her, in general, throughout a career, conceding top position more than somebody like Melissa Dixon will. So, I'm taking Melissa Dixon. I'm taking Melissa Dixon to win this fight. I'm taking her to win by decision. It's not a lock because neither of these girls have such experience where I'm sure of how it's going to look when they lose. But Alekseeva has lost once, and it was by decision. And that's my pick here. Melissa Dixon to win by decision. If a prop jumps out to me, I might bet on it. But otherwise, Melissa Dixon minus 140. Yeah, I threw a small bit of money on that. Like, share, subscribe, all that horse shit, and check out my other videos.